Happy birthday to Canadian hip-hop artist and actor Drake. Happy birthday to legendary R&B singer and songwriter Monica. And happy birthday to our legendary second Pink Power Ranger, Catherine Sutherland. X-Men 1991 back again with another video. I hope you guys had an incredible weekend. I had an incredible vacation week, but now it's time for me to get back to work. Yes, sir. I'll go back to work later on tonight. I'm taking a sip of this lemonade to maintain my composure here. This is the only rant that I'm going to be doing today because I got a lot of sporting events to do a recap on. First sporting event we're going to do a recap on is yesterday's NBA afternoon game between the Portland Trail Blazers and the LA Lakers. Let's go. Not wasting any more damn time, let's just get right into it. Lakers gave up 8 points in the first quarter, 32-24. But they outscored the Trailblazers by a point in the second quarter, 24-23. At halftime, Trailblazers 55, Heat 48, Lakers 48. Lakers outscored the Trailblazers by 12 in the third quarter, 35-23. After the third quarter, Lakers 83, Trailblazers 78. Lakers gave up 7 points in the fourth quarter, 28-21. Final score, Portland Trailblazers 106, Los Angeles Lakers 104. The Trailblazers are undefeated 3-0 as the Lakers fall 0-3. Wednesday, the Lakers goes up against the Denver Chicken Nuggets. Friday, they go against the Timberwolves. Sunday, the day before Halloween, they take on the Chicken Nuggets. Next Wednesday, taking on the Pelicans. Next Friday, taking on the Jazz. November 6th, taking on LeBron's former team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. November 7th, the day before Election Day, against the Jazz. LeBron James, 31 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Anthony Davis, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Lonnie Walker, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Russell Westbrook, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. And Patrick Beverley, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. For the bench, they get 19 points. Troy Brown, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Juan Toscano Anderson, 4 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Austin Reeves, 7 points, no rebounds, 1 assist. Kendrick Nunn, no points, no rebounds, 1 assist. And Damian Jones, 4 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Damian Lillard, 41 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Jeremiah Grant, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Fernie Simmons, 12 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Josh Hart, 9 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists. And Jusuf Nurkic, 6 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. For the bench, they get 22 points. Justy Winslow, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Shaedon Sharpe, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Nasir Little, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Drew Eubanks, 4 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. Of course, Damian Lillard was the player of the game with 41 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Anthony Davis needed 7 more assists to go with a triple-double, but the player of the game belongs to Damian Lillard. Just like the Rockets, the Lakers are now 0-3. Wednesday, they better not become 0-4. This is the third rant of the road that I have not worn my Lakers hat because they lost 3 in a row. But I give Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers credit because they're undefeated right now, 3-0. So Lakers, you tried your best beating the Trailblazers at the fourth quarter, but just get your shit together and get yourselves ready for Wednesday as you head to Denver to go up against the Nuggets. Now we got to talk about the second sports topic. Be right back. All right, y'all, I did not want to do this on tomorrow or Wednesday. I need to do a recap of this now. Let's do a recap of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. The winner gets to go to the World Series. Starting with Game 1. Neither teams didn't score shit in the first inning. Both teams scored a run apiece in the second inning. Neither teams didn't score shit in the third, fourth, and fifth inning. Astros scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. They scored 1 run in the bottom of the 7th. Yankees scored 1 run in the top of the 8th. And neither teams didn't score shit in the 9th inning. Final score: Houston Astros 4, New York Yankees 2. Astros leads the series 1-0. Now here's Game 2. Neither teams didn't score shit in the first 2 innings. Astros scored 3 runs at the bottom of the 3rd. Yankees scored 2 runs in the top of the 4th. And neither teams didn't score shit in the last 5 innings. Final score: Houston Astros 3, New York Yankees 2. Astros leads the series 2-0. Now here's Game 3, live from New York. Neither teams didn't score shit in the first inning. Astros scored 2 runs in the top of the second. I believe that was Chas McCormick hitting that home run. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning. Astros scored 3 runs in the top of the 6th. And neither teams didn't score shit in the last 3 innings. Final score: Houston Astros 5, New York Yankees 0. Astros leads the series 3-0. And now here's a recap of yesterday's game. Last night's, I should say. Yankees scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 1st. Then they scored a run in the bottom of the 2nd. Thanks to Jeremy Pena scoring a home run in the top of the 3rd, Astros tied the game up to 3. Yankees scored 1 run in the bottom of the 4th. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 5th inning. Yankees scored 1 run in the bottom of the 6th. Astros scored 2 runs in the top of the 7th. and neither teams didn't score shit in the last 2 innings. Final score, Houston Astros 6, New York Yankees 5. Astros sweeps the Yankees clean 4-0, and the Astros are your 2022 American League champions, and they're going back to the World Series. For the 4th time in like 6 years, the Astros wins the American League Championship Series. Did I expect them to sweep the Yankees? Hell no. I expect them to win at least 4-1. At least let the Yankees win at least 1 game, and then you can win the last game. But I didn't expect them to sweep the Yankees. Wow. Ooh, the Astros are going back to the World Series. And they'll be taking on the Philadelphia Phillies, and my prediction came true. I wanted to be the Astros and the Phillies in the World Series, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Game 1 of the World Series begins on Friday. I believe it's going to be on Fox. If it is, then SmackDown is going to be on Fox Sports 1. Congratulations to the Astros and the Phillies. They're going to be in this year's World Series. But I got to give it to the Yankees. They did a good job in this American League Championship Series, and the San Diego Padres. But the National League and the American League Championships belongs to the Astros and the Phillies. So get yourself some rest, Astros, and get yourselves ready for Friday, because you guys are ready to take back what's rightfully yours for the first time in 5 years. Let's get this shit cracking. If the Phillies win, then I'll play Rock the Mic by Beanie Siegel and Freeway. But if the Astros win, then I will play Still Tippin' by Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones featuring Slim Thug and Paul Wall. Because remember last year, when the Braves won the World Series, I played the remix of Welcome to Atlanta by Jermaine Dupri, featuring Puff Daddy, Murphy Lee, and Snoop Dogg. So we'll see which team wins, and I will play either Rock the Mic or Still Tippin'. In the meantime, I got one more sports topic to talk about, and I'll be right back. I really don't want to do a recap of this game, but God told me that you must have faith in your favorite team, whether they win or lose. And he told me whether they win or lose, you have to do a recap of them whether you want to do it or not. And that's exactly what God told me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do a recap of this game, whether I want to do it or not. In the good words of my man Spitz 389. What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sports topic, and today we're going to talk some football. Houston Texans football. Whether I like it or not, we're going to do a recap of yesterday afternoon's game between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and do this recap of this Texans and the Raiders game. So I already did a recap of the Lakers and the Astros. So, Texans didn't score shit in the first quarter while giving up a field goal. But they made a comeback in the second quarter, outscoring the Raiders by 10-7. So it's Texans 10, or the score is tied at 10 at halftime. Just like the second quarter, Texans outscored the Raiders by 10-7. So it's Texans 20, Raiders 17 after the third quarter. And just when you thought that the Texans was going to win their first road trip game, Just when you thought they was going to pull the upset, they didn't score shit in the fourth quarter, giving up 3 touchdowns, falling to the Las Vegas Raiders 38-20. The Raiders are now 2-4 as the Texans fall. They have 1 win, 4 loss, and 1 tie. Before we get our 2 cents on this game, let's do a recap of them Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. Let's see. Cowboys didn't score shit in the first quarter while giving up a field goal. Both teams kicked the field goal in the second quarter. So it's Lions 6, Cowboys 3 at halftime. Cowboys dominated the second half, outscoring the Lions by a touchdown in the third quarter. After 3, Cowboys 10, Lions 6. Cowboys outscored the Lions in the fourth quarter by 2 touchdowns. Final score: Dallas Cowboys 24, Detroit Lions 6. Cowboys are now 5-2 as the Lions fall 1-5. This Sunday, the day before Halloween, they take on the Chicago Bears. November 13th against the Green Bay Packers. November 20th, 4 days before Thanksgiving, against the Minnesota Vikings. Thanksgiving taking on the Giants. December 4th taking on the Colts. December 11th taking on our Texans. December 18th against the Jaguars. Christmas Eve taking on the Eagles. December 29th, my granny's birthday, against the Titans. And January 8th against the Washington Commanders. I believe the Texans' next opponent is the Tennessee Titans the day before Halloween. Then Thursday, November 3rd, they take on the Philadelphia Eagles, their first NFL Thursday night game. November 13th against the Giants. November 20th taking on the Commanders. November 27th against the Dolphins. December 4th taking on Deshaun Watson and the Browns. December 11th against them Cowboys. December 18th taking on the Chiefs. Christmas Eve against the Titans. New Year's Day taking on the Jaguars. And January 8th against the Colts. What are your 2 cents about the Texans once again failing to score in the fourth quarter?
That's the 4th time in 6 games. Oh man, 4th time in 6 games that the Texans have failed to score. First, the Colts, then the Broncos, then the Bears, and now the Raiders. It was a close game through 3 quarters, but they let the Raiders take command in the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable. So Texans, just get it together and get yourselves ready as you take on the Tennessee Titans the day before Halloween. A link to Spitz 389's YouTube page will be in the description box below, as well as the link to Mike Henry's YouTube page, Alexa and Maria and Olivia. The Astros are your 2022 ALCS champions. They will take on the Philadelphia Phillies this Friday. Lakers lost to the Trailblazers by deuce, 106-104, and they're now 0-3. The Rockets will take on the Jazz, and the Heat will take on the Raptors tonight. That wraps up my recap of the Trailblazers versus the Lakers, the Astros winning the ALC American League Championship Series, and the Texans against the Raiders. I'll be back tomorrow for a Let's Play of Soul Calibur 3 for the PS2 and reminiscing 21 years of the Alliance Battle Royal from the October 25th, 2001 edition of SmackDown. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Los Angeles Lakers.
Lakers.
Congratulations to the Houston Astros for winning the American League Championship Series once again.
Go Astros.
And as always, go Houston Texans.
Go